morning, Nishimoto Hawks. It is the week of September 7th, 2020, and we are going to have another Hawk-tastic week of distance teaching and learning. Hopefully everybody remembered that Monday the 7th is Labor Day and we didn't have any school. So if you were trying to log on and can't get a hold of your teacher, that's why Monday was a holiday. We hope that everyone enjoyed spending time with family and celebrating Labor Day together. Thank you to all of our families who participated in our very first ever virtual back to school night. It was fun to see some faces across the computer screen I haven't seen in a little while. If you missed our live virtual meetings, all of the meetings and videos are still up on our back to school night information sheet, which can be found on our Nishimoto website. So you can go back and check out what you missed and get some important information. Meals will continue to be distributed this week on Wednesday. Last week we had a great turnout, but Child Nutrition upped our food boxes and therefore we were able to serve everybody who came and still had a few boxes left over. So we hope to see you this Wednesday from 11 to 12:30 in our bus loading zone. If you can't make it at that time, remember you also can pick up meal boxes at the Child Nutrition office on Pine Street on Wednesdays from 5 to 6. And speaking of Wednesdays, just a reminder that our schedule on Wednesdays is different than our schedule on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It seems like our students are getting the schedule down those days, but forgetting that even though Wednesday is mostly an independent work day, there is still attendance taken and students are responsible for the assignments in their Google Classroom. We had a lot of absences this last Wednesday, so I put together this little video just to remind our students that Wednesday is a learning day and that there is still work to be done. Take a look. Good morning. It's Wednesday. That means there's no school. I wonder what I should do. Maybe I'll play video games all day. Or go for a swim. Or maybe I could play soccer. I know, I'll learn a new TikTok dance. But wait! What was it again that my teachers were saying about Wednesday? Let me see if I can remember.
Class, today is Wednesday. Don't forget to do all of your Google Classroom assignments and make sure that you get that 20 minutes in on your MAPS Accelerator Khan Academy.
Okay. Now, once you've logged in with your QR code or your email, don't forget you go straight to Google Classroom to find your assignments or log into Seesaw for all of your activities.
It is very important that you do your work so you will have perfect attendance. If you don't turn in anything, we're going to mark you absent.
Oh, that's right. We do still have school on Wednesday, even if we don't log into Zoom. Well, I better go check my Google Classroom. Let's see what work I have to do today. First, let me go through Clever and get into my Google Classroom. Awesome. Once I'm in, I can go to my classwork and see a whole list of the assignments that I need to do today. First on my list of assignments is to listen to a read aloud by Mrs. Rocha. This should be fun.
Starts, and there we go. And I'm going to start reading from the left.
I love listening to stories when Mrs. Rocha reads them.
We read and write. All right, my friends, so let's get started.
Let's see what my next assignment is. Here it is. It says, after reading the story, The Princess and the Pizza, complete the following organizer. Oh, so I'm going to open up these slides. And you know what? I better have the story here with me too. I remember reading this in class with Mrs. Mendoza. This was a really good story too. All right, all finished with that one. Time to submit and see what's next. It looks like my next assignment is to complete page 3 in my math practice book. All right, there's my practice book. Let's see if I can get it done. All right, all finished. I'm gonna take a picture and submit that to my teacher. My next assignment says to read for 20 minutes. I've been staring at the screen for a long time today, so I'm gonna go and find a good quiet spot to read somewhere else and close the screen for a little bit. Oh, I love these dragons. All right, it's time for my last assignment of the day. 20 minutes on Map Accelerator. Yes! I love it when my skills level up. Well, I finally finished all my work for today. Now I know I won't get marked absent, and I'm gonna get good grades because I submitted all of my assignments. Now to do those fun things I was thinking about earlier.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't really understand, but I fell down this hill. Now I got glue on my hands and I got records on my fingers. Records on my fingers, I got records on my fingers and I just can't stop.
It's birthday time. We do have quite a few Hawk birthdays to celebrate this week. Starting with those students who are celebrating on Monday, September 7th. Happy birthday to Tomas T. in Mrs. Medina's second grade class. We have 4 students celebrating birthdays on Tuesday the 8th. Happy birthday to Isaiah D. in Mrs. Aguayo's class, Annabella E. in Mrs. Hernandez's class, Sam G. in Mrs. Corchado's class, and Raphael H. in Mr. Yan's class. No birthdays were being celebrated on September 9th, but we do have a few on the 10th. Happy birthday to Alexandra R. in Mrs. Bimbrez's class, Joan R. in Mr. Yan's class, and Adriana S. in Miss Shimshak's class. Celebrating on Friday, September 11th, happy early birthday to Liliana C. in Mrs. Trong's class, and Adela S. in Mrs. Molina's class. Celebrating on Saturday, September 12th, happy birthday to Riley R. in Mrs. Evangelista's class, and finally celebrating on Sunday the 13th, a very happy early birthday to Alana Q. in Mrs. Estrada's class. We hope you all have wonderful birthdays, and we have many very special staff birthdays that are happening this week. We want to wish a big Hawk happy birthday to these staff members. Mr. Contreras, who is celebrating a birthday on the 7th. Mr. Rivera is celebrating on the 9th. Happy birthday to Mr. Adams and Mrs. Ramirez, who are celebrating birthdays on the 10th. Happy birthday to Mr. Wattenbarger, celebrating on the 11th. And finally, happy early birthday to Mrs. Stickler, who is celebrating on September 12th. Whew, that was a lot of staff birthdays this week. That is all the announcements that we have for this week. Remember, Nishimoto Hawks don't just fly, we soar. Say it with me: show respect, offer kindness, act responsibly, and are ready to learn. Let's have another Hawktastic week.